there was a place where people not only experience happiness every day, but also have a lifestyle perfectly synced with nature. Welcome to Finland, the land of lakes, serenity, and a culture like no other. Discover why Finland is more than just a country. It's a unique way of life. Hello explorers, welcome to Wander Chronicles 79. In today's documentary, we're taking a close look at Finland, a country often celebrated for its stunning natural beauty and remarkable quality of life. What makes this place one of the happiest on Earth? And what's the story behind Finland's enchanting lifestyle? Join us as we uncover the secrets of Finnish culture, nature, and philosophy in this travel documentary. Stick with us till the end and prepare to be amazed. Finland, the happiest place on Earth. Did you know Finland has been ranked the happiest country in the world 5 years in a row? What keeps Finns so content? To unravel the secrets of Finnish happiness, we start with their profound connection to nature. Finland's landscape is truly unique. It's known as the land of 1,000 lakes, though it actually boasts over 188,000 lakes. These pristine waters and endless forests are not just beautiful, they're a way of life for the Finnish people. Nature for them isn't just a retreat, it's a part of who they are. Take a look at Rovaniemi, a town near the Arctic Circle where people live surrounded by forests and lakes. Imagine having access to nature's tranquility every day, something that research links directly to well-being. Finland's landscapes provide an endless escape from the stress and hustle of modern life, offering everyone a chance to find inner peace and reconnect with nature. Now, while Finns may be surrounded by beauty, there's one thing even more integral to their happiness: the sauna. Let's dive into this cornerstone of Finnish life. Sauna culture, the heartbeat of Finnish life. What if we told you that almost every Finnish home has a sauna? To the uninitiated, the sauna might seem like a luxury or just a way to unwind. But in Finland, it's much, much more. With over 3 million saunas in a country of 5.5 million people, saunas are everywhere, from remote cabins in the wilderness to high-rise apartment buildings in Helsinki. The Finnish people see the sauna as a place for cleansing, not just of the body, but also of the mind and spirit. Storytelling, detail. Historically, the sauna was the place where Finnish women gave birth. It was believed that the heat would help ensure a safe and clean delivery. Today, while childbirth in saunas is rare, the belief in the sauna's restorative powers remains strong. To the Finnish people, a good sauna session can wash away any physical or emotional burden. As a Finnish saying goes, if the sauna, liquor, and tar don't help, then the disease is fatal. But here's a question. Would you be brave enough to jump into icy water after a sauna session? This practice, known as avanto, is a favorite among Finns. After warming up in the sauna, many people head straight into the freezing waters of a nearby lake or even cut a hole in the ice. The shock to the system is invigorating, leaving you with a rush of energy. Many Finns believe it strengthens the immune system and promotes circulation. Have you ever tried a sauna? Would you dare to take an icy dip afterward? Let us know in the comments. The sauna teaches us about Finland's close relationship with nature. But this connection extends beyond saunas and lakes. In Finland, everyone has the freedom to roam the land thanks to a unique law. Everyman's right, freedom in the outdoors. Imagine a country where everyone has the right to explore, forage, and even camp wherever they want. In Finland, this isn't just a fantasy, it's everyman's right, a law that allows everyone to enjoy the outdoors freely. Whether it's berry picking in a forest, camping on a hillside, or fishing in a lake, people here can connect with nature without restrictions. This law reflects Finland's deep-rooted belief that nature should be accessible to all, regardless of ownership. Storytelling detail. In summer, families venture into forests to pick wild blueberries and lingonberries, which grow abundantly. The berries are a symbol of Finnish summers and provide a delicious way to enjoy the natural world. In the winter, the lakes freeze over and people go ice fishing, cutting holes in the ice to catch fish from the icy waters. It's no wonder Finns cherish their outdoor life. Nature is part of their DNA. This law is also part of the Finnish ethos of sisu, a word that doesn't translate directly to English, but is a mix of resilience, courage, and determination. Sisu is about facing challenges, whether it's enduring harsh winters or persevering through life's struggles. It's this mindset that gives Finns a unique strength and tranquility, especially in the face of nature's vastness. Finland's connection with nature shapes its society, but there's another unique aspect of life here: the education system. Let's take a look at how Finns approach learning differently. Finland's education system, nurturing minds, not just grades. What if children didn't have homework, and school was only a few hours a day? In Finland, children enjoy a stress-free education that focuses on fostering curiosity rather than cramming facts. Finnish students don't start formal schooling until age 7, and homework is minimal. Their classrooms focus on critical thinking, creativity, and hands-on learning, all with the goal of developing well-rounded individuals. Storytelling detail. Teachers in Finland are highly respected and well-paid, with a minimum requirement of a master's degree. This dedication to quality over quantity has made Finland's education system one of the most admired globally. In fact, Finland's approach to education is guided by a unique philosophy that values the well-being of the child over academic results. Students have shorter school days, longer breaks, and little pressure to perform in standardized tests. This model doesn't just make children happier, it also produces some of the best academic outcomes worldwide. Do you think your country could benefit from an education system like this? Tell us what you think in the comments below. Education isn't the only thing Finland does differently. The country's connection with nature continues in some of the world's most beautiful regions. Let's explore Lapland. Lapland and the Northern Lights, a journey into the magic. Have you ever dreamed of watching the Northern Lights dance across the sky? In Finland, that dream comes true. Lapland, Finland's northernmost region, offers one of the most magical experiences on Earth, the aurora borealis, or Northern Lights. This breathtaking phenomenon lights up the winter skies with colors ranging from green to pink, creating a surreal, almost mystical atmosphere. Imagine yourself bundled up in winter gear, standing in the snow as vibrant colors swirl across the sky. The Northern Lights are one of nature's greatest wonders, and Finland is one of the few places where you can witness this spectacle regularly. Storytelling detail. For the Sami people, the indigenous inhabitants of Lapland, the Northern Lights hold deep spiritual significance. They believe the lights are the souls of ancestors, dancing in the heavens. This connection to the cosmos adds a layer of magic to an already unforgettable experience. While Finland's landscapes are captivating, the real charm of this country lies in its people's outlook on life. Let's explore the Finnish philosophy that makes this country so unique. Finnish social and philosophical values, a life lived in the moment. Why are Finns so content with what they have, even when life isn't always easy? For many Finns, happiness isn't tied to material wealth, but to living in the moment and finding joy in simple pleasures. This philosophy, known as kalsarikennet or pantstrunk, celebrates the idea of relaxing at home in your most comfortable clothes without any pressure to be productive. It's an example of how Finns embrace contentment. In Finland, people often see life as finite, and with a lower rate of religious beliefs in an afterlife, there's a sense of urgency to live fully now. This perspective gives Finns a down-to-earth, peaceful approach to life. They value simplicity, privacy, and integrity, fostering a society where people feel secure and respected. Thank you for exploring Finland with us on Wander Chronicles 79. From pristine lakes to a unique approach to life and happiness, Finland shows us what it means to live well. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts below. Let us know if Finland is on your travel list. And stay tuned for our next adventure, where we'll dive into another unique culture and destination. This format should provide the ideal structure for each sentence on a new line. Let me know if there's anything more you'd like to adjust. Did you know there's a country where everyone freezes twice a day, even tourists, just for a sauna? Or that women wear 10 kilograms of metal to look beautiful, and they love it? What if I told you there's a place where you can live like a king for less than $1,000 a month, surrounded by golden temples and beaches, straight out of a dream? That's Thailand, a land so wild, so unique, it's never been conquered by anyone. Why do Thais smile even when life gets tough? What's the secret behind their rainbow taxis? Stick with me as we unravel 15 mind-blowing facts about this Southeast Asian gem. You won't believe what's coming. Let's jump in right now. The untouched heart of Southeast Asia. Alright, let's kick things off with a big question. Why does Thailand feel so untouched, so Thai, when the rest of the world has been flipped upside down? Here's a teaser. It's dodged a massive bullet that every neighbor got hit with, and it's wilder than you think. Picture this. Thailand's parked right in the belly of Southeast Asia, a sprawling 513,000 square kilometers, about the size of Texas, or twice the UK. That's massive. As of 2024, over 71 million people call it home, from the neon-lit craziness of Bangkok to these tiny, forgotten villages nestled in jungles so dense you'd swear time stopped. But here's the jaw-dropper. Unlike Vietnam, Cambodia, or Malaysia, all scarred by colonial flags, Thailand said no thanks to the British, the French, everyone. Zero colonization, nada. How'd they pull that off? It's all about smart kings and tricky diplomacy. Back in the 19th century, while empires were carving up Asia, Thai royalty played chess with the West, trading deals, modernizing fast, but never bending the knee. That's why today you step into Thailand and it's like a living museum. Temples from centuries ago still gleam, traditions hum in the air, and the food? Oh, it's not watered down for anyone. I'll never forget my first night in Bangkok. The smell of street stalls, the hum of monks chanting nearby, it hit me. This place hasn't lost itself. Ever felt history just breathe around you like that? And here's a fun twist. Its full name is so long it's a tongue twister. Krungthep Mahanakon Aman Ratanakosin, 169 letters. Locals just call it Krungthep. But try saying the whole thing. Bet you can't. Want to know what it means? Stick around because this is just the start of Thailand's wild ride. Ready for the next shock? The daily freeze you can't escape. Okay, next up, have you ever been forced to freeze in place by a sauna? Not kidding, this happens twice a day in Thailand, and if you're not ready, it'll throw you for a loop. Wait till you hear what happened to me. Here's the deal. Every single day at 8 a.m. and 6 p.m., Thailand flips a switch. The national anthem blares through speakers everywhere. Busy streets, quiet parks, train stations, even shopping malls. And when it starts, boom, total standstill. Locals drop their bags, kids stop running, vendors pause mid-stir. It's like someone hit pause on life. Tourists? We're the funny ones, stumbling around wondering why the world just stopped. For 60 seconds, it's pure silence, pure respect, no exceptions. I'll never forget my first time. I was in a Bangkok market, slurping spicy tom yum noodles. Mid-bite, the anthem kicked in. My spoon froze. The lady next to me stood up, and I'm sitting there like, do I swallow or what? Everyone's eyes were on me till I caught on. You don't mess with this moment. It's not just tradition, it's law, tied to their love for the monarchy. And get this, if you're at a movie theater, the royal anthem plays before the film starts. Popcorn down, stand up, or you're that guy. Why so serious? The Thai king isn't just a figurehead, he's the heart of the nation. For them, this frieze is like a daily heartbeat, a reminder of unity. I asked a local vendor about it later, and he grinned. It's who we are. Respect keeps us strong. Imagine that back home, horns blaring, people rushing, then silence for a song. Would you stop? Could your town pull it off? Drop a yes or no in the comments, I'm dying to know. Oh, and this is just the warm-up. The next fact's even crazier. Beauty meets power. Okay, quick question. When you think of Thai women, do you just picture smiles and silk dresses? Oh, hold that thought, because what they're really made of is about to flip your world upside down. Thai women have this vibe: high cheekbones, almond eyes, smooth radiant skin, and that Thai smile that could melt ice. They're graceful, soft-spoken, often draped in traditional Chut Thai outfits that flow like a dream. But don't let that fool you. These queens are powerhouses. Get this! 37% of leadership roles in Thailand belong to women, smashing the global average of 24%. We're talking 40% of executives, 34% of CFOs. They're not just in the room, they're running it. I met a Thai CEO once in Bangkok, sharp suit, killer confidence, and she told me, we don't just smile, we build empires. She'd grown up learning traditional dances, respecting elders with a why, but now? She's calling shots in boardrooms while keeping that calm Thai grace. It's this insane mix, modern ambition meets ancient roots. And here's a fun twist. Thai women are leading the online dating scene too. Open to global love with a Mai Penrai, no worries, attitude. I asked her for a secret to their charm, and she laughed. It's the smile. But don't test us. Ever met someone who's both gentle and fierce like that? It's unreal. Want some insider tips on winning over these incredible women? Drop an 8 in the comments and I'll spill the tea. No pun intended. Oh, and trust me, the next fact's just as wild. Stay tuned. A colorful loyalty. Ever wondered why Thais turn Monday into a sea of yellow? Here's a royal hint. It's not just fashion. It's a love story that's lasted decades. Wait till you hear this. In Thailand, respecting the monarchy isn't just a rule, it's a way of life, painted in vivid colors. Every Monday, streets flood with people in bright yellow shirts, all to honor the late King Bhumibol Adulyadej, or Rama Ninth, who ruled for an epic 70 years until 2016. This guy wasn't just a king, he was a legend, building dams, fighting poverty, uniting a nation. Locals call him the father of Thailand, and yellow's his color because he was born on a Monday, tied to the sun in Thai astrology. But it's not just yellow, every day's got its own shade. Sunday's red for the sun's fire, Tuesday's pink for Mars' strength, Wednesday's green, it's a living rainbow. I wore a yellow shirt once on a Monday in Chiang Mai, just to blend in. And people kept nodding at me like I'd cracked some secret code. A street vendor even gave me an extra skewer of grilled chicken. True story. It felt like joining a quiet, colorful rebellion of loyalty. Why pink for Tuesday though? It's tied to an ancient belief about planets and power. Super cool, right? Want the full scoop on that quirky tradition? Drop a 3 in the comments, and I'll dive deeper. And here's a teaser. The next fact's about a city so wild it'll make your head spin. Don't blink. Bangkok's beautiful chaos. Think you've seen a crazy city? Buckle up, because Bangkok's about to take you on a roller coaster you'll never forget. And I've got a story that proves it. Bangkok's not just a city, it's a fever dream of madness and magic. Picture this: tuk-tuks, those three-wheeled chaos machines, weaving through traffic like they're in a video game. Street vendors flip pad thai with ninja skills, the air thick with chili and lime, while golden spires of Wat Arun stab the sky across the Chao Phraya River. It's old-school Thailand meets a sci-fi future, all in one breath. Then there's Chatuchak Market, 15,000 stalls sprawling over 35 acres. Silk scarves, spicy mango sticky rice, even live snakes. I saw a guy haggling over a python like it was a t-shirt. I got lost there for 3 hours, ended up with a $2 hat and a belly full of mango. Best day ever. Night hits, and the game changes. Sky bars like Vertigo or Labua tower 60 stories up, serving cocktails with a view that's pure glitter. I sipped a drink there once, watching Bangkok sparkle below, and thought, this is what alive feels like. But it's not all glamour. Rush hour's a sweaty mess, and the heat, brutal, like 35 degrees Celsius year-round. Still, the chaos hooks you. I met a tuk-tuk driver who grinned through gridlock and said, Bangkok's crazy, but it's home. Could you handle this beast of a city? Tell me in the comments, survivor or nah? And hang tight, the next fact's straight out of a fairy tale. The long neck mystery. Have you ever seen a neck that looks like it's defying gravity itself? Buckle up, because this tribe's secret is so unreal, it'll haunt your dreams in the best way possible. Up in the misty mountains of northern Thailand, near the Myanmar border, lives the Kayan tribe, better known as the long neck people. The women here start wearing brass coils around their necks as young as 5 years old. These coils, stacking up to 10 kilograms, that's like carrying a bowling ball, don't actually stretch the neck. Nope, it's crazier. They push the collarbones and shoulders down over years, creating this jaw-dropping, elegant, long neck illusion. Why? In their culture, it's the ultimate sign of beauty, grace, and high status, a tradition passed down for centuries. I visited a Kayan village once, and I'll never forget it. A woman named Manan welcomed me with this quiet smile, her neck stacked with shimmering coils. I asked, doesn't it hurt? She laughed softly and said, at first, yes, but it's our pride, it's who we are. She let me touch one, heavy as a brick, yet she moved like it was nothing. Their bamboo huts buzzed with life, kids giggling, women weaving bright scarves and bracelets to sell to tourists. It's not just a gimmick, it's their livelihood now too. But here's the kicker, some Kayan women never take the coils off, not even to sleep, unless it's for health reasons or rare tribal rules. It's a lifelong commitment to identity one. Standing there, surrounded by those vibrant costumes and mountain air, it hit me. This is beauty with a story, raw and unbreakable. Ever seen anything that wild? The next fact's just as stunning. Don't go anywhere. Temples, beaches, and beyond. Think Thailand's just a bunch of pretty temples. Oh, you're in for a shock. This place hides treasures so wild, I still dream about them. Ready to see what's beyond the postcards? Let's start with Bangkok's Grand Palace. Built in 1782, this isn't just a building, it's a golden explosion of Thai art. Think glittering spires, walls dripping with jewels, and the tiny but mighty emerald Buddha inside. Carved from a single block of jade, it's Thailand's holiest relic. I stood there, jaw on the floor, as monks chanted nearby. You feel the weight of centuries. Head north to Chiang Mai, and it's a whole new vibe. Wat Phra That Doi Suthep sits high on a misty mountain, 300 steps to climb, but the view? Fog rolling over emerald hills, bells ringing in the breeze, worth every sweaty step. I hiked it at sunrise, and it felt like stepping into a painting. Then there's Pattaya, the sleepless city on the Gulf Coast. Neon lights, thumping nightlife, elephant rides by day, it's Vegas meets the jungle. But my favorite? Krabi. Crystal clear turquoise pools, coral reefs glowing underwater, and limestone cliffs that look like they're guarding paradise. I swam in the emerald pool there, warm, pristine, like floating in a secret Eden. A local guide told me this is Thailand's soul, wild and free. From ancient temples to beaches that scream stay forever, this country's got layers. Want more hidden gems like these? Drop a 6 in the comments and I'll hook you up. Oh, and the next fact? It's pure magic. Hang on tight. Dance of the Gods. What's a dance so regal it's fit for kings and gods? Get ready, because this Thai masterpiece is about to steal your heart and leave you speechless. Ram Thai is Thailand's crown jewel of tradition, a dance so hypnotic, it's like watching poetry in motion. Picture this. Dancers in golden costumes, dripping with silk and jewels, crowned with these towering, shimmering headpieces. It's not just pretty, it's sacred, tied to royal courts and Buddhist tales from centuries ago. I saw it live at a festival in Bangkok. The music was this eerie mix of flutes and drums, and the dancers glided like they were floating. Each gesture tells a story, a battle, a love, a prayer. I asked a performer how they do it, and she said, years of practice, your hands have to feel the soul. I tried mimicking it later, my fingers cramped in 10 seconds, but their grace? Unreal. Here's the cool part, it's not locked in the past. Tourists can take Ram Thai classes. I met a German guy who'd mastered the basics in a week. It's like carrying a piece of Thai royalty home. Standing there watching those golden figures sway, I got chills. This is art with a heartbeat. Ever wanted to dance like a king? The next fact's coming, and it's a total game changer. Don't miss it. Rainbow roads. Ever hopped into a taxi that feels like it's ready to party all night? Get ready, because Thailand's roads are a wild, colorful fever dream you won't believe until you see it. In Thailand, driving's a whole different beast. They stick to the left side of the road, which threw me off coming from a right-side country. First time I crossed a street in Bangkok, I looked the wrong way and nearly became a pancake. But the real stars? The taxis. Forget boring beige or yellow, these babies come in pink, lime green, orange, even wild combos like blue on top, red on bottom. It's like a rainbow decided to hit the streets and throw a parade. I jumped into a lime green one once, $2 for a 15-minute ride, and the driver cranked Thai pop music like we were VIPs at a club. No honking madness either. Thais keep it chill, even in bumper-to-bumper chaos. And here's the kicker. Tourism police are everywhere, cracking down on scams. A friend got overcharged once, called the hotline, and boom, refund in an hour. That's rare for a tourist hotspot. Feeling brave? Rent a scooter. They're dirt cheap, like $5 a day. But watch out. Helmets? Optional for some locals, and the traffic's a jungle. I tried it in Chiang Mai. Weaving through cars, wind in my face, heart pounding. Felt like a movie chase scene till I nearly hit a fruit cart. A local laughed and said, "Slow down, Farang, enjoy the ride." Ever seen streets this alive? Stick around, the next fact's a total game changer. The art of why. Want to greet someone like a true Thai? Spoiler alert, this move's way trickier than it looks, and I learned that the hard way. The why is Thailand's signature. Press your palms together, give a slight bow, and boom. You've just said hello, thank you, or sorry, all in one. It's respect wrapped in a simple gesture, but there's a catch. It's got levels. For elders or monks, hands go high, near your nose or forehead with a deep bow. Friends or peers, chest level's fine, just a nod. Kids, they might skip the hands and just smile. It's like a secret code of honor baked into daily life. I saw it everywhere. Vendors why-ing customers, kids why-ing teachers. But my first try? Disaster. I was in a temple meeting a monk and I threw out a sloppy why, hands too low, grin too big. He gave me this polite stare that screamed, "Tourist, no." A local friend pulled me aside and whispered, "It's serious, don't play with it." Turns out, laughing or half doing it can come off rude. It's not just a wave, it's their soul. I practiced later with a Chiang Mai shopkeeper. She coached me till my hands stopped shaking. "Higher for respect, lower for friends," she said, grinning. Nailed it by day 3. Felt like I'd unlocked a Thai superpower. It's so simple yet so deep. Ever tried something that small with that much meaning? Want to give it a shot? Comment 4 if you try the why, 5 if it's not your vibe. I'm curious. Oh, and the next fact? It's gonna blow your taste buds away. Don't miss it. The orange elixir that conquered Asia. Thirsty for something wild? This drink's so addictive, it's taken over Asia, and I nearly drank my weight in it. Wait till you taste this story. Thai milk tea, or chayen, isn't just a drink, it's a phenomenon. That bright orange glow? It comes from Ceylon tea leaves, brewed strong, then mixed with creamy condensed milk and a hit of sugar or spices. You'll spot it everywhere. Street carts churn it out for 20 to 30 baht, under $1, served icy cold in plastic bags with a straw. Fancy spots jazz it up with foam or pearls, but the classic, pure bliss. I had my first one in Chiang Mai, sitting on a rickety stool by a roadside stall. The vendor handed it over with a grin, and one sip. Bam! Sweet, bold, a little smoky. It was the perfect afternoon pick-me-up after dodging scooters all day. I ended up grabbing 3 more that week. It's that good. And it's not just Thailand. Japan's got chayen cafes, Korea's obsessed, even the US has bubble tea shops stealing the recipe. Here's the fun part. That orange hue? Some say it's food coloring, others swear it's the tea's magic. I asked a vendor and he winked. Secret of the trade, just drink it. Ever had a sip that bright? It's a Southeast Asian takeover, and trust me, the next fact's even splashier. Festivals that'll soak your soul. Love a party? Thailand's festivals are so epic, they'll either drench you or drown you in flowers, and I've got a soaking wet tale to prove it. Thailand doesn't mess around with celebrations. Take Songkran. Every April, the whole country turns into a massive water war. Streets flood with people armed with buckets, hoses, even water guns the size of cannons. It's Thai New Year gone wild. It's all about washing away bad luck, but it's also pure chaos. I got caught in Bangkok during Songkran once. 3 steps out the door, and a kid nailed me with a bucket. Soaked head to toe, I grabbed a hose and fought back. Best day ever. Locals say, the wetter you get, the luckier you'll be. Then there's February's Chiang Mai Flower Festival, a total flip. The rose of the north explodes with blooms. Giant floats decked in orchids and marigolds roll through town. Dancers twirl in dazzling silk costumes, and the air smells like a garden on steroids. They even crown a Miss Flower, not just for looks, but for grace that matches the petals. I wandered the parade, snapping pics till my phone died. It's like stepping into a fairy tale. Which would you pick? A water fight or a flower flood? A monk I met joked, Songkran cleanse your sins, flowers clean your heart. Either way, you're hooked. Tell me your festival vibe in the comments. I'm all ears. The next fact? It's a flavor bomb. Don't blink. A culinary explosion for foodies. Calling all food lovers, Thailand's kitchen is about to hit your taste buds like a spicy tornado. Hungry? My stomach's growling just telling you this. Thai cuisine isn't food, it's a full-on flavor war. Start with tom yum, a shrimp soup so spicy sour it wakes up every sense. Lemongrass, chili, kaffir lime leaves, a splash of coconut milk, it's chaos in a bowl. I had it at a Bangkok stall, sweat dripping, eyes watering, and still went back for seconds. Then there's som tam, green papaya salad, pounded in a wooden mortar with lime, peanuts, and dried shrimp till it's crunchy perfection. The vendor let me try smashing it. I'm terrible, but the taste? Unreal. Don't sleep on Gangkyo Kai, green curry with tender chicken, bamboo shoots, and sweet basil, swimming in creamy coconut milk. Spicy, sweet, salty, it's heaven with rice. I ate it in Krabi and the cook bragged, "My paste is the secret, you'll never leave." Even khao pad, simple fried rice, gets a glow up. Eggs, onions, a lime squeeze, maybe shrimp or crab if you're fancy. I could live on this stuff, seriously. Every bite's a story. Street carts to fancy spots, it's all gold. Want more Thai dish ideas to drool over? Comment 7 and I'll dish out extras. Oh, and the next fact? It'll save your wallet. Stay with me. Living like royalty on a budget. Dream of living large without breaking the bank? Thailand's costs are so low, I almost packed my bags and wait till you meet the guy who did. Thailand's a budget traveler's paradise. In Bangkok, a sleek one-bedroom apartment, think Wi-Fi, AC, maybe a pool, runs $400 to $500 a month. Head to Chiang Mai, and it drops to $20. I saw one with mountain views that cost triple back home. Street food's a steal. $1.50 for a full meal of pad thai or curry. Utilities, $40 tops, even with AC blasting. High-speed internet's $30, and a gym membership's the same, $30 a month to stay fit. I met an expat Mike who retired in Phuket. He grinned, "I live like a king for $800 a month, beach nearby, mango smoothies daily, paradise on a dime." He showed me his spot, cozy, modern, bills so low he laughed about it. Total cost to live comfy? $500,000 a month, half, maybe a third of US prices. I did the math mid-trip and thought, why am I still paying rent back home? It's not just cheap, it's good. Fresh markets, cheap rides, healthcare that's top-notch for pennies. Could you ditch it all and move here? Comment 1 for yes, 0 for no. I'm tempted. The last fact's the cherry on top. Don't miss it. The land of smiles that steals your heart. Why is Thailand called the land of smiles? Spoiler, it's not just a nickname, it's a superpower, and it hooked me for life. Thailand's got a vibe. Locals live by Mai Pen Rai, meaning no worries, just chill. Taxi drivers flash grins through traffic jams, vendors toss you a free spring roll with your order. Strangers help you without a second thought. I got lost in Chiang Mai once. No map, dead phone, and a fruit seller not only pointed the way, but walked me halfway there, smiling the whole time. It's not fake, it's their DNA. A survey says 80% of tourists rave about Thai friendliness, 5th friendliest nation per Rough Guides. Beaches and temples draw you in, but the people? They're why you book that next flight. I asked a Bangkok driver why they're so happy, and he shrugged, "Life's too short to frown." That stuck with me. It's a lesson in every grin. Ever met a place that warm? It's Thailand's secret weapon, and it's pure gold. Wow, what a ride. Thailand's got it all. A country that freezes for respect, women who rule with grace, temples that dazzle, and a vibe that's pure magic. You can sip $1 tea, dance like royalty, or live like a king on a budget, all while soaking in those famous smiles. Which fact blew your mind? Comment 3 for Tuesday's pink mystery, 6 for secret spots, or just spill your fave. Hit like if Thailand's on your list. Subscribe for more wild adventures, and share this with your crew. They need to see it. Next time, we're chasing another epic destination. You won't want to miss it. See you soon. "15 Mind-Blowing Facts About Bali" travel documentary. Think you know Bali? Think again. From jaw-dropping traditions to hidden wonders, we're uncovering 15 mind-blowing facts about this tropical paradise that will leave you stunned. Ready to dive into the magic of Bali? Let's go. Welcome to our channel, where we explore the world's most fascinating destinations. Today, we're taking you to Bali, an island that's more than just beaches and sunsets. From its affordable lifestyle to its unique culture, these 15 incredible facts will make you see Bali in a whole new light. Buckle up because this journey is going to blow your mind. Bali's cost of living is unbelievably low. Imagine waking up to the sound of birds in a lush tropical paradise, sipping fresh coconut water, and knowing you're spending less than you would on rent back home. Bali makes this dream a reality with a cost of living that's shockingly affordable. You can live comfortably here for just $600 a month. Let's break it down. Accommodation is where Bali truly shines. In vibrant hubs like Ubud or Canggu, you can rent a private room in a guest house or a cozy villa with a pool for $200 to $300 a month. Want to go even cheaper? Homestays or shared houses in quieter areas like Sidemen can cost as little as $100 to $150. These spots often come with lush gardens, Wi-Fi, and even cleaning services, so you're not sacrificing comfort. For comparison, that's less than a single night in a fancy hotel in most Western cities. Food is another steal. At local eateries called warungs, a hearty plate of nasi goreng or chicken satay costs around $2, and we'll dive deeper into that in Fact 3. Even if you splurge on a smoothie bowl at a trendy cafe in Seminyak, you're looking at $4 to $6. Eating 3 meals a day, you can easily stay under $150 a month. Daily expenses like transportation and entertainment are just as budget-friendly. Rent a scooter for $50 a month, grab a coffee for $1, and enjoy free activities like sunset walks on Jimbaran Beach or hiking rice terraces. Add in a few yoga classes or co-working space memberships, which run about $50 to $100 a month, and you're still well within that $600 budget. What's even crazier, this low cost doesn't mean low quality. Bali offers modern amenities like high-speed internet, international grocery stores, and even world-class healthcare at a fraction of Western prices. A doctor's visit might set you back $20, and dental care is equally affordable. Whether you're a digital nomad, retiree, or just taking a gap year, Bali proves you don't need a fortune to live in paradise. But how do you get around this island affordably? Let's zoom into Fact 2. The island runs on scooters. If you've ever dreamed of weaving through tropical roads with the wind in your hair, Bali's scooter culture is your ticket to freedom. Forget crowded buses or expensive taxis. Scooters are the heartbeat of Bali's transportation, and they're a game changer for explorers. Renting one costs just $50 a month, or about $2 a day, making it one of the cheapest ways to see the island. Why scooters? Bali's public transport is nearly non-existent. Buses exist, but they're infrequent and don't cover the island's hidden gems. Scooters, on the other hand, let you zip from Ubud's monkey forest to Canggu's surf breaks in under an hour. For example, a trip to the iconic Tegalalang rice terraces is just a 20-minute ride from Ubud, and you're in control of your schedule. Want to chase a waterfall like Teganungan or catch a sunset at Uluwatu's cliffs? Your scooter's got you covered. The rental process is a breeze. Local shops in every town offer scooters with no complicated paperwork, just a small deposit and a valid driver's license. Fuel is dirt cheap too. A liter of gas costs about 50 cents, and most scooters can go days on a single tank. That means you're spending pennies to explore Bali's beaches, temples, and villages. But it's not just about practicality. Scooters are part of Bali's vibe. You'll see locals balancing everything from surfboards to stacks of offerings on their bikes, weaving through narrow lanes with a smile. For tourists, it's a chance to feel like a local, discovering hidden warrens or secret beaches that taxis rarely reach. A quick tip: always wear a helmet and drive cautiously, as Bali's roads can be busy, especially in tourist hotspots like Kuta. For those who don't ride, apps like Gojek or Grab offer motorbike taxis for under $2 a ride, but nothing beats the thrill of your own scooter adventure. It's no wonder Bali's nicknamed the Island of 1,000 Scooters. Speaking of local vibes, let's talk about where you'll eat like a king on a budget. Fact 3 is up next. Bali's warrens are culinary gems. Bali's food scene is a feast for your taste buds and your wallet, thanks to warungs, small, family-run eateries that serve up authentic Indonesian dishes with a side of Balinese hospitality. These hidden gems are where locals eat, and they're a mind-blowing deal. A full meal costs as little as $1.52. Picture this: you walk into a warung, greeted by the aroma of sizzling spices and a warm smile from the owner. On the menu, classics like nasi goreng, fried rice with egg and veggies, mie goreng, stir-fried noodles, or sate ayam, grilled chicken skewers with peanut sauce. A personal favorite is babi guling, Bali's famous roast suckling pig, crispy and bursting with flavor, often served with rice and spicy sambal for under $3. Want to go vegan? Try gado-gado, a fresh veggie salad with peanut dressing, for about $1.50. Warungs aren't just cheap, they're authentic. Ingredients are sourced daily from local markets, ensuring every bite is fresh. Many warungs are open air, tucked under palm trees or along rice fields, so you're dining with a view. In places like Ubud, you'll find spots like Warung Mendes, where a plate of ayam betutu, slow-cooked chicken and Balinese spices, feels like a hug from the island itself. What sets warungs apart is the personal touch. Owners often share stories about their recipes, some passed down for generations. You might even be invited to a family ceremony if you're a regular. Compare that to touristy restaurants in Seminyak, where a similar meal could cost $10 to $15, and it's clear why warungs are Bali's culinary soul. For budget travelers, eating at warungs 3 times a day keeps your food costs under $150 a month, leaving room for occasional splurges like a $5 smoothie bowl at a hip cafe. Pro tip: look for warungs crowded with locals. That's how you know the food's legit. From roadside stalls to village favorites, warungs prove Bali's flavors are as rich as its culture. From food to silence, Fact 4 will leave you speechless, literally. The day of silence shuts down everything. Imagine an entire island hitting pause for 24 hours. No noise, no traffic, no distraction. That's Bali's Nyepi, the Balinese New Year, also known as the Day of Silence. This tradition is so unique, it's one of the most mind-blowing experiences you'll ever witness. Nyepi typically falls in March or April, based on the Balinese lunar calendar, and it's unlike any holiday in the world. For a full day, Bali comes to a complete standstill. The airport closes, so no flights in or out. Roads are empty, as cars and scooters are forbidden. Even electricity use is minimized. Many households avoid lights, and Wi-Fi is often turned off. Locals stay indoors, using the time for meditation, prayer, and family bonding. Tourists are expected to respect the silence, staying in their accommodations and keeping noise to a minimum. The purpose? Nyepi is a day of purification, believed to cleanse the island and deceive evil spirits into thinking Bali is uninhabited. The silence creates an almost magical atmosphere. Stars shine brighter, birdsong fills the air, and you feel a rare sense of calm. For visitors, it's a chance to unplug and reflect, something most of us crave in our hectic lives. The day before Nyepi, things get wild. Communities parade giant, colorful effigies called Ogo Ogo, demon-like figures made of bamboo and paper, through the streets with music and dancing. These are later burned to symbolize letting go of negativity. It's a vibrant contrast to the quiet that follows, showcasing Bali's balance of celebration and serenity. Nyepi's impact goes beyond spirituality. It's an environmental reset, giving Bali's beaches and streets a brief break from human activity. Scientists have even noted improved air quality during the event. For travelers lucky enough to experience Nyepi, it's a reminder of how powerful simplicity can be. Just don't plan on posting to Instagram that day. The island's silence means no internet too. From silence to celebration, Fact 5 will have you smiling. Let's keep exploring Bali's magic. Kissing festivals are real. Bali's Omed Omedan Festival, known as the Festival of Kisses, is one of the most unexpected traditions you'll ever encounter, and it's guaranteed to leave you smiling. Held annually in the village of Sesatan Denpasar, this vibrant event brings together young, unmarried men and women for a playful kiss battle that's as heartwarming as it is surprising. Here's how it works. After a prayer ceremony at the village temple, participants aged 17 to 30 gather in two groups, men on one side, women on the other. As the crowd cheers and drums beat, the groups rush toward each other, pairing up for a quick, symbolic peck on the cheek or lips. Don't worry, it's all in good fun. Elders splash water on the pairs to keep things lighthearted, and the goal isn't romance but community unity and warding off bad spirits, according to Balinese beliefs. Omed Omedan, which translates to pulling and tugging, dates back centuries and is tied to a legend about a village overcoming calamity through joy and togetherness. It's a rare glimpse into Bali's ability to blend spirituality with playfulness. The festival isn't just for locals. Tourists are welcome to watch, and the energy is contagious, with laughter, music, and colorful traditional clothing filling the streets. What makes it mind-blowing? In a world where cultural traditions can feel rigid, Omed Omedan stands out for its openness and inclusivity. It's a reminder that Bali's people celebrate life with an unmatched zest, whether they're praying at a temple or splashing water during a kiss-off. For visitors, stumbling upon this festival feels like discovering a secret party that captures Bali's soul. Pro tip: check the Balinese calendar, as Omed Omedan usually happens the day after Nyepi, but always confirm with locals to catch it live. From kisses to prayers, Bali's spiritual side is just as unique. Let's dive into Fact 6. Bali's Hinduism is unique. Bali is often called the Island of the Gods, and for good reason. Its version of Hinduism is unlike anywhere else in the world, weaving a spiritual thread through every aspect of daily life. While Hinduism dominates in India, Balinese Hinduism, known as Agama Hindu Dharma, is a one-of-a-kind blend of Hindu teachings, local animism, and ancestor worship that creates a vibrant, living faith. Walk through Bali and you'll notice Kanang Sari, small, square baskets made of palm leaves filled with flowers, rice, and incense, placed everywhere, on sidewalks, in front of shops, at temple gates, even on dashboards. These daily offerings are a gesture of gratitude to the gods for life's blessings and a plea for protection from negative forces. Locals spend hours crafting them, and the sight of these colorful offerings against Bali's lush backdrop is pure magic. A single Kanang Sari costs just pennies to make, yet it carries profound meaning. Balinese Hinduism also revolves around temples, or pura. Every village has at least 3, dedicated to different deities, and families maintain their own home temples for ancestor worship. Major temples like Besaki, the Mother Temple, draw thousands for ceremonies, where devotees in white and gold attire offer prayers amid clouds of incense. Visitors are often invited to observe or even participate, provided they dress respectfully. Think sarongs and sashes, which you can rent for $1 to $2. What sets this faith apart is its openness. Unlike some religions that guard sacred spaces, Balinese Hindus welcome outsiders to witness their rituals. From cremation ceremonies to temple festivals like Gulungan, which celebrates good triumphing over evil. These events fill the island with music, dance, and barong performances, mythical lion-like creatures that symbolize protection. But it's not stuck in the past. Balinese Hinduism adapts to modern life, with younger generations incorporating eco-friendly offerings or sharing rituals on social media. This balance of ancient and contemporary makes Bali's spiritual culture endlessly fascinating. Whether you're spiritual or not, you can't help but feel the island's sacred energy. Speaking of sacred, Fact 7 takes us to a temple that defies nature itself. Tanah Temple defies the ocean. Picture a temple perched on a jagged rock, surrounded by crashing ocean waves, glowing golden at sunset. That's Tanah Lot, one of Bali's most iconic and breathtaking landmarks, and it's as awe-inspiring as it sounds. This 16th century sea temple, located on Bali's south coast, isn't just a postcard staple. It's a spiritual powerhouse that feels like it's floating between earth and sea. Tanah Lot, meaning land in the sea, was built to honor the sea god Dewa Baruna and protect Bali from evil spirits. Legend says a holy man named Danghyang Nirartha chose the site, inspired by its dramatic beauty. At low tide, you can walk to the rock and see pilgrims praying or drinking holy water from a spring that miraculously flows beneath the temple. Fresh water amidst the salty ocean. At high tide, the temple appears to hover, waves pounding below, creating a scene that's equal parts serene and exhilarating. The temple's setting makes it a magnet for visitors, with over 1 million people coming annually. The sunset view is legendary. The sky burns orange and pink, silhouetting Tanah Lot against the horizon. Entry costs about $4, a small price for such a bucket list experience. Nearby, you'll find markets selling handmade souvenirs and warums serving fresh coconut water for $1, adding to the vibe. But Tanah Lot isn't just about beauty, it's a living spiritual site. Major ceremonies like the temple's anniversary every 210 days draw Balinese families offering prayers and gifts. Tourists can watch from a respectful distance, soaking in the chants and incense. The temple's survival is another marvel. Erosion threatens the rock, yet local efforts, including Japanese-funded reinforcements, keep it standing strong. For travelers, Tanah Lot is a must-visit, blending nature, faith, and culture in one unforgettable package. Pair it with a trip to nearby Uluwatu Temple for a full day of coastal wonders. It's proof Bali's landmarks are as resilient as its people. From the sea to the fields, Fact 8 reveals a green treasure that's fed Bali for centuries. Rice terraces are a UNESCO treasure. Bali's rice terraces aren't just Instagram bait. They're a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a testament to human ingenuity that'll leave you in awe. Stretching across hills like emerald staircases, terraces like those in Jatilui and Tegalalang showcase Bali's ancient Subak irrigation system, a 9th century marvel that's still feeding the island today. The Subak system is genius. Farmers share water from mountain springs through a network of canals, guided by Hindu principles of harmony. Temples within the terraces host rituals to honor Dewi Shri, the rice goddess, ensuring bountiful harvests. This isn't just agriculture, it's a way of life, tying communities together for centuries. In Jatilui, which spans over 600 hectares, you'll see farmers tending fields as their ancestors did, using hand tools and water buffalo. Visiting is a treat. Jatiluwi charges about $3 for entry, and you can hike trails with panoramic views of terraces glowing under the sun. Tegalalang, closer to Ubud, is free to explore, though donations support upkeep. Both spots offer warungs where you can sip coffee while gazing at the greenery. The terraces change with the seasons, vibrant green during planting, golden before harvest, so every visit feels new. What's mind-blowing is their resilience. Despite tourism's rise, Subak communities balance modern pressures with tradition, though challenges like water shortages and land sales loom. Locals are fighting to preserve this heritage, with ecotourism initiatives encouraging visitors to respect the land. For example, some farmers offer tours explaining Subak's mechanics for $5 to $10, giving you a deeper connection to Bali's roots. These terraces aren't just fields, they're a living museum of Balinese culture, blending faith, community, and nature. Whether you're trekking through Jatiluwi or snapping photos in Tegalalang, you'll feel the pulse of an island that grows its beauty from the ground up. From green fields to sandy shores, Fact 9 dives into Bali's beaches, and they're more than meets the eye. Bali's beaches aren't just for surfing. Bali's beaches are world famous for waves, but calling them just surf spots is selling them short. They're sacred, cultural, and downright magical. From powdery sands to rugged cliffs, these shores offer way more than a tan or a board. Let's dive in. Take Padang Padang Beach, a crescent of white sand tucked between cliffs in southern Bali. It's not just a surfer's haven, it's a spiritual site where locals hold cleansing rituals called melukat. You might see families in white offering flowers to the sea gods, inviting visitors to watch respectfully. Entry is free, and the vibe is serene, with warung selling grilled corn for $1. For about $10, you can join a local guide to learn about these ceremonies, connecting you to Bali's soul. Then there's Uluwatu, where beaches give way to dramatic cliffs overlooking the Indian Ocean. It's home to Pura Luhur Uluwatu, a cliffside temple where nightly kicak dances, fiery performances telling the Ramayana story, draw crowds for $7. The beach below Suluban is a hidden gem reached via a cave-like staircase. It's free to explore, and at low tide you can wander rock pools teeming with marine life. Locals believe these waters are blessed, making swims feel almost sacred. Don't sleep on quieter spots like Jimbaran, where you can stroll for free and watch fishermen haul in their catch at dawn. At night, the beach transforms into a seafood haven, with candlelit tables right on the sand. A grilled fish dinner costs $5 to $10, a steal for the experience. Or visit Nusa Dua's calm, turquoise shores, perfect for families and hosting occasional Hindu ceremonies with colorful processions. What's mind-blowing is how these beaches blend nature and culture. Unlike typical tourist traps, Bali's shores are free or low cost, yet packed with meaning. You're not just sunbathing, you're stepping into a living tradition. However, popularity brings litter in spots like Kuta, which we'll tackle in Fact 10. For now, know that every beach tells a story, whether it's a monk praying at sunrise or kids flying kites shaped like dragons. Pack a sarong and dive into Bali's coastal magic. But paradise has its struggles. Fact 10 reveals the hidden cost of Bali's beauty. Over-tourism is a real challenge. Bali's charm draws over 7 million visitors a year, but this love affair comes with a dark side. Over-tourism is pushing the island to its limits, and the impact is shocking. From packed beaches to strained ecosystems, Bali's facing a crisis that could change its magic forever, if not addressed. Take Kuta, once a sleepy surf village, now a bustling hub of bars and resorts. Its beach is often littered with plastic, with cleanup crews struggling to keep up. Studies estimate Bali generates 1.6 million tons of waste annually, much of it from tourist areas, and during rainy seasons, trash washes ashore, marring spots like Legion and Seminyak. Single-use plastics from hotels and vendors are a big culprit, clogging rivers that feed the sea. Coral reefs, vital to Bali's marine life, are suffering too. Around Nusa Penida, a snorkeling hotspot, up to 40% of coral has been damaged by boat anchors, sunscreen chemicals, and careless divers. Fish populations are declining, threatening local fishermen who've relied on these waters for generations. In 2023, a viral video showed divers swimming through floating trash near Amid, sparking global concern. Traffic is another headache. Bali's roads, designed for scooters and carts, now choke with tour buses and taxis, especially in Denpasar and Ubud. A 10-minute ride can take an hour during peak season, and air pollution from idling vehicles is rising. Locals report longer commutes cutting into family time, while tourists face delays that dampen their paradise vibe. Then there's cultural erosion. In tourist-heavy areas, traditional rice fields are being sold for villas, and sacred sites face overcrowding. For example, Pura Lempuyang's Gates of Heaven became an Instagram sensation, leading to hours-long selfie queues that disrupt local worship. Some villages now limit access to preserve their sanctity, a tough but needed move. The good news? Bali's not giving up, as we'll see in Fact 11. But the scale of over-tourism, with visitor numbers doubling since 2010, is a wake-up call. It's a reminder that loving Bali means traveling mindfully. Skip the plastic straw, respect temple rules, and explore less crowded spots like Munduk. Paradise needs protecting, and it starts with us. Speaking of protection, Fact 11 shows how Bali's fighting back with heart and hustle. Locals lead sustainability efforts. Bali's beauty is under threat, but the Balinese aren't sitting idly by. Their grassroots efforts to save their island are inspiring and downright impressive. From beaches to jungles, locals are leading the charge for sustainability, proving that small actions can make a massive difference. Start with beach cleanups, a movement that's exploded across Bali. Groups like Sungai Watch and Trash Hero organize weekly events, pulling tons of plastic from shores like Canggu and Sanur. In 2024 alone, Sungai Watch reported removing over 200,000 kilos of river waste before it reached the ocean. Volunteers, including kids as young as 10, join in, sorting trash while chatting about eco-friendly habits. Tourists are welcome to pitch in. A morning cleanup is free, and you'll leave with new friends and a cleaner beach. Eco-resorts are another win. Places like Bamboo Indah in Ubud use solar power, recycled materials, and organic gardens to cut their footprint. A night's stay might cost $100 to $200, but budget travelers can visit their restaurants or join workshops on composting for $5 to $10. These spots train staff in green practices, creating jobs while protecting nature. Smaller homestays like those in Amid follow suit, offering $20 a night rooms with rainwater systems. Sustainable farming is thriving too. In villages like Subak Gulian, farmers preserve the UNESCO-listed Subak system by avoiding chemical pesticides and teaching organic methods. You can join a rice planting tour for $15, getting muddy while learning how Bali feeds itself without harming the land. Markets like Ubud's organic markets sell their produce, think dragon fruit and turmeric, for $1 a kilo, supporting locals directly. Education is key. Schools now teach kids about waste sorting, and NGOs like Eco Bali run free workshops for businesses on reducing plastic. Even temples are involved, with priests promoting biodegradable Kanang sari offerings. These efforts aren't perfect, funding and enforcement lag, but the passion is undeniable. In 2023, Bali banned single-use plastics in tourist areas, a bold step driven by local advocacy. Travelers can help. Bring a reusable bottle, stay at eco-lodges, or volunteer for a cleanup. Bali's people are showing the world how to fight for paradise, and their resilience is a lesson in hope. From saving nature to celebrating culture, Fact 12 takes us to Bali's beating heart. Ubud is a cultural melting pot. Ubud is Bali's soul, a town where ancient traditions dance with global vibes, creating a cultural explosion that's unlike anywhere else. Known as the island's art and yoga hub, it's a place where locals and expats mingle effortlessly, turning every street into a celebration of creativity and connection. At Ubud's heart is its art scene. The town's been a haven for painters and carvers since the 1930s, when European artists mingled with Balinese masters. Today, galleries like Agung Rai Museum of Art showcase vibrant works for $5 entry, while markets sell hand-painted batiks for $10–20. Visit Pasar Seni Ubud at dawn and you'll see artisans bargaining alongside foreigners, all fueled by $1 coffees from nearby stalls. Workshops let you try painting or silversmithing for $15, blending Balinese techniques with your own flair. Yoga is another draw, with Ubud hosting over 500 studios. The Yoga Barn, a global icon, offers $7 drop-in classes in open-air pavilions where locals and travelers stretch side by side. Events like the Bali Spirit Festival, held annually for $100 to $200, mix yoga, dance, and music, attracting thousands. Locals teach classes too, sharing Hindu-inspired mindfulness that deepens the experience. Food ties it all together. Ubud's warung serve tudo nasi campur, while cafes like Cafe cater to expats with $5 vegan bowls. Saturday's organic market is a hot spot, where Balinese farmers sell herbs next to Aussie bakers peddling sourdough. It's a literal melting pot, with conversations flowing in a dozen languages. Expats, from digital nomads to retirees, make up 20% of Ubud's scene, yet locals remain the pulse. Temples host daily ceremonies, open to all if you wear a sarong. The Ubud Palace stages free gamelan dances weekly, where Balinese kids perform for mixed crowds. His harmony isn't flawless. Rising rents worry locals, but Ubud's spirit of inclusion shines. Whether you're joining a $3 cooking class or chatting with a painter, you're part of a global village that feels like home. From Ubud's buzz to timeless crafts, Fact 13 honors Bali's artisans. Balinese artisans keep traditions alive. Bali's artisans are the island's living history, crafting works that weave stories of culture, nature, and family into every thread and carving, and their skill is nothing short of mesmerizing. From weavers to woodcarvers, these creators preserve traditions that have defined Bali for centuries, and their workshops are a window into the island's soul. Take Ibu Made, a master weaver from a village near Ubud. At 60, she leads a women's collective that produces songket, a shimmering textile woven with gold or silver threads, often used in wedding ceremonies. Each piece takes weeks, with patterns symbolizing rice fields, temples, or mythical creatures like the barong. A small songket scarf might sell for $20 at Ubud's Pasar Seni, but its value lies in the story. Ibu Made's family has woven for 5 generations, passing down techniques since the 1800s. Visitors can join her for a $10 workshop, trying the loom while hearing tales of her grandmother's designs. It's not just a craft, it's a legacy. Wood carving is another gem, especially in Mas Village. Artisans like YN carve intricate masks for topeng dances, where performers channel gods or spirits. A single mask, priced at $15 to $50, can take days, with details so fine you'd swear they're alive. YN's workshop welcomes tourists for free, though a $5 donation keeps his tools sharp. He'll explain how each mask ties to Hindu epics, and if you're lucky, you might catch a dance rehearsal nearby. These carvings aren't souvenirs, they're sacred art, used in temples and festivals like Galungan. What's mind-blowing is the artisans' resilience. Despite cheap, mass-produced imports flooding markets, Balinese crafters stick to their roots, using sustainable materials like local teak or hand-dyed cotton. In Sidemen, weavers now sell online, reaching global buyers while funding village schools. Yet challenges remain. Young people are drawn to tech jobs, risking the loss of these skills. Groups like Threads of Life teach kids to weave, ensuring traditions endure. For travelers, buying directly from artisans, skip the middleman, or joining a class supports families and keeps Bali's heritage alive. Whether it's a $3 boutique coaster or a $100 sculpture, you're taking home a piece of the island's heart. From hands that craft to feet that trek, Fact 14 takes us to Bali's wild side. Mount Batur offers epic sunrises. If you've ever wanted to stand on a volcano and watch the world wake up, Mount Batur is your ticket to an adventure that's equal parts thrill and wonder. This active volcano in northeast Bali isn't just a hike. It's a sunrise experience that feels like stepping into a painting, and it's way more accessible than you'd think. At 1,717 meters, Mount Batur is no Everest, but its magic lies in the journey. Most treks start at 3 a.m., winding through forests and ash fields under a blanket of stars. The climb takes about 2 hours, manageable for beginners, and costs $20 to $30 with a local guide, though savvy hikers can join groups for as low as $10. Your reward? A summit view as the sun rises over Lake Batur and distant Mount Agung, painting the sky in pinks and golds. On clear days, you can even spot Lombok's Mount Rinjani, 100 miles away. What sets Batur apart is its raw beauty. The crater, formed by eruptions as recent as 2000, steams gently, reminding you it's alive. Guides like Ketut, a third-generation trekker, share stories of eruptions and myths about the mountain's goddess, Dewi Danu, who protects Bali's water. Some tours include breakfast. Think eggs cooked on volcanic steam for $2 extra, eaten while monkeys chatter nearby. It's surreal, affordable, and unforgettable. Locals revere Batur as sacred, with Pura Uluwandanu Batur Temple nearby hosting prayers for rain and harvests. Trekkers are asked to respect the land, no littering, no loud music, keeping the vibe serene. The area is also a UNESCO geopark, recognized for its geological and cultural value, yet it's free to explore beyond guided hikes. Want more? Cycle the crater's rim for $15 or soak in nearby hot springs for $5 after your climb. The catch? Over-tourism can crowd the trails, especially in July and August, so book early or aim for off-season January-March for quieter views. Still, Batur's sunrise is a bucket list moment that proves Bali's nature is as epic as its culture. Wear sturdy shoes, bring a jacket, and prepare to be floored. From summits to smiles, Fact 15 reveals why Bali's people are the island's true treasure. Bali's people are its heart. Bali's beaches and temples are stunning, but it's the Balinese people, with their warmth, resilience, and infectious joy, who make every visit unforgettable. They don't just live on the island, they breathe life into it, turning strangers into friends with a single smile. Let's meet the heart of Bali. Take Kadek, a tour guide from Munduk village. At 35, he spent a decade showing travelers Bali's hidden gems, from Sidemen's rice fields to Sekumpul's waterfalls. For $20 a day, he'll lead you through jungles, sharing stories of his childhood tending cows, or how his village rebuilt after a 2018 flood. Kadek's not just a guide, he's a storyteller, teaching guests about Trihita Karana, Bali's philosophy of harmony with God, nature, and community. He's donated half his earnings to fund school books for local kids, proving hospitality here goes beyond business. Then there's Nilu, a flower seller in Denpasar's bottom market. At 50, she rises at 4 a.m. to string jasmine for Kanang Sari offerings, selling them for 50 cents a bundle. Her stall is a riot of color, and she'll chat with anyone, locals, expats, or curious tourists, about Hindu rituals or her daughter's nursing dreams. Nilu invites visitors to try making an offering for free, her laughter making you feel like family. Her kindness reflects Bali's spirit. No matter how little someone has, they share generously. This warmth shines in ceremonies too. During Odalan temple festivals, villages open their doors, offering food and seats to outsiders. For $2, you can rent a sarong and join prayers at Purataman Ayan, welcomed like a neighbor. Even in touristy Kongu, locals like Wayan, a Waram owner, remember your name after one meal, slipping you an extra mango for free. It's these moments, not Instagram shots, that linger. But life isn't easy. Tourism's boom raises living costs, and many Balinese work multiple jobs. Yet their resilience glows. After the 2002 Bali bombing, communities rebuilt with grit, and during COVID, farmers shared crops with jobless neighbors. Today they're tackling over-tourism with cleanups and cultural classes, as seen in Fact 11. For travelers, the lesson is simple. Tip generously, learn a few Balinese words like suksma, thank you, and respect their home. Bali's people don't just make the island special, they make you want to be a better human. Which of these facts shocked you the most? Bali's magic goes way beyond the postcards. Stick around for how you can experience it yourself. Bali is more than a destination. It's a world of surprises, from its budget-friendly lifestyle to its vibrant traditions and welcoming people. These 15 facts only scratch the surface of what makes this island so special. Want to explore Bali yourself? Check out our tips in the description for living in paradise on a budget. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more travel adventures. Where should we go next? Let us know in the comments. If you loved these mind-blowing facts, share this video with a friend who needs to visit Bali. And for more travel secrets, check out our playlist right here. See you in the next adventure.